What's up, Black Lives Matter, Make America Great Again, QAnon, cops and crooks, Derek Chauvin and Toots. It's time for Boys Club.
Boys Club.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Boys Club.
Ooh, yeah.
Boys Club. Boys Club. Boys Club.
Guys, I don't know if you noticed, look around. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4 matching microphones. We have lights going on, so hopefully the fucking lighting in here will be a little bit better. The production quality of this shit is getting better. I don't know why we have fucking duct tape on the table, but we're still working on it.
Excellent.
Work in
How's
progress.
things going, guys?
It is good to be back. It's been a while since we've been here.
A lot going on in the world.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. But it is good to be back. It's good to see you fucks.
Free the Uyghur Muslims. Is that what they're called?
The what?
I think so. Are they called the Uyghurs monks? The Uyghur Muslims. The
Where-
Muslims that are being prosecuted in China.
Oh,
Those guys.
I don't know about
I didn't hear about that.
Free them. It's been going on for a while. See, no one talks about it. You know?
I heard the only thing about India's getting racked. Did you hear about that?
India's getting
They're
racked.
getting
Yeah.
fucking.
Did you remember when the pandemic broke out and the fucking cops were going around India beating people in the streets?
Oh, that was a
You never
thing.
saw videos of that?
That was a thing.
Well, it was good. I'll show you after. We can't pull it up in post yet, but we're working on it, folks. Or we can't pull it up during the podcast yet.
India's going back into like a whole. I don't know what number.
I think everyone's going to. But here's the thing.
wave.
I don't know if I can talk about this. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it. I have a good friend of mine, a coworker that I work with, and he's an Indian boy. He's from India. He's an immigrant. Great kid, great guy. And I don't know about how you guys feel about the vaccine, but I got it. I'm fully vaxxed. I got both shots. I'm fine. Didn't get sick. Nothing. Just had a sore arm. His aunt got it, and he sent me a picture. She had some sort of allergic reaction to it. Dude, her arm looks gnarly. It's like fucking swollen and like it looked like pus pockets and shit, and they had it like circled. Like you could tell
From the vaccine?
the girl had an allergic reaction. She had an allergic reaction. It was like almost like hives, but it was fucking gnarly.
It's not. Well, I hear they're
It
talking.
was where they did the vaccine.
Which one did she get?
I didn't ask.
Yeah, they stopped giving out that one, right?
Johnson & Johnson. For now, they put it on hold. They're still gonna. I guess they're gonna run it because only I think 7 people or
Six.
6 people.
6
out
people
of-
out of like 7 million.
Right.
So the stats are very, very low, and it's been in women
All women,
Between
and they
the
were
ages
probably
of-
all on birth control because birth control
possible.
hikes up the possibilities of blood clots.
Yeah, chemical
Blood clots,
reactions
right?
and
That is
shit.
what they were saying. It was blood clots. But yeah, no, I'm on. I'm going for my second on the 1st of next
And
month.
which one did you get?
Moderna.
Me too.
What about you? That's gonna.
Nah.
You're riding bareback. He's a BB.
I'm riding
Hoping
bareback.
to become a carrier.
He's
No.
trying to find those
Keep
bug
this train
tracers.
rolling as long
Well,
as
you
we
already
can.
had it,
Yeah, I did have it.
so you got your
shit.
antibodies. So,
So you can't even get it again.
well, he can.
That's what they say.
He can.
Who the fuck knows? Well, I just saw a thing that was, I didn't read it, but it said, how long after you get your vaccines till you're,
Well, and here's the
exposable.
thing, and people were talking about that online. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's only 3 months." Well, no, it's fucking 3 months to like 3 years. They don't know yet because it's so new. They don't know.
So is this going to be a regular thing that you just have
Well,
to get?
dude, I don't
It
know.
could be.
It probably is going to be a regular
be.
thing. The fucking flu shot's a regular thing, and they're saying there could be a possibility of a booster shot. But guess what? I'm a dumb fuck. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor.
I mean, you're not walking backwards, so.
I'm not walking
Remember that
backwards.
video? You know that video was fake.
I heard it was.
They found out that video was
Yeah,
totally
yeah, I mean, because it's
when they
totally
did that
nonsense.
shit. And they play the Disturbed video, or music video, and she's all walking backwards after she got. Was it the swine flu vaccine that she had? I forget.
No, it was a
what-
flu shot.
It was a flu shot.
Flu
She
shot.
turned into a total monster.
She fucking, if she walked forward, she walked like a fucking, like a goblin. If she walked backwards, everything was cool.
I remember that video. It was almost believable.
Right.
It was almost believable. But no, I got my second one over here, and I'm going to mispronounce it. Yeadon?
Yaden.
Yedin?
Yeah, I knew I was going to botch that.
Yaden.
Yep, Yaden.
Do you, so why do you, what's your
beef?
yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the fact that I got the fucking sickness, I was down with the sickness,
Right.
Speaking of disturbed.
And it does affect people differently. I get that, but like, I got the sniffles. I did lose my sense of smell. That happened, but like,
My brother got sick as a dog.
And
If
didn't
I-
your significant other get sick too?
Yeah, it was like a flu for her.
And
know?
and L Dog was ripped up, wasn't he? He was not doing good. Remember, we're calling him that now, L Dog.
I
Yeah.
look at it like
yeah, he didn't do real good.
it's a test of your immune system.
If
you
your
know?
body ain't,
Yeah, if you ain't up to snuff, fuck it.
Well,
I need
I
you.
have guys that I work with that they got it and they didn't get anything, no symptoms at all. So I
Yeah,
don't know
you
why,
know?
how they tested positive for it, but
I think I've definitely had it. I think I had it like a year ago.
that's what everybody says, and I'm not buying it.
I got
think
that
I had-
sickness that one
I
time.
think I got the bug.
back in January.
Go and get the fucking antibody test.
But if I already got the no more condoms thing, then I'm good, right? I don't need to. Well, let the past. be
Apparently, you're
Let
not.
the past be
And
the
that's
past.
the other thing that kind of pisses me off. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna do what the fuck. I guess I'm a sheep, as people fucking want to call them or whatever. I got a kid now, and I got elderly parents. I fucking like there's new variants that apparently are coming around that are more deadly. They're killing people in like the 30s, but they don't know if the vaccine protects against it. Like, at what point are we gonna stop with the fucking mask? I'm tired of the fucking mask.
I don't think
masks
that's
I want to
so
get back.
much.
I want to get back to concerts. I want to get back to fucking life at per.
Out
At what
here-
point? At what point is it? Is the risk so? Is the risk level at the point that we just have to get back to business as usual?
Are you guys getting out here in this area? Are you still going up with cases? Do you know? Do you have?
I don't
no
know, but I
idea?
know Pennsylvania's in like the top 5.
Out my way, we have people like, do you know there's the Susquehanna River that runs right down along Harrisburg? And then there's the East Shore. That's where I'm from. So where I live in Harrisburg, we're on the East Shore. But on the other side of the river, it's called the West Shore. That's like New Cumberland, Carlisle, York.
Right.
On the West Shore, these fucking people, no masks. And I remember walking in there months ago, into businesses over there months ago, and they are very laissez-faire with masks. Very, what it is. They're very Trumpian.
Using big words.
Yeah, I have a huge vocabulary, so thank you for that. The people over there on the West Shore, no masks. And it is weird to walk into a place now and nobody's wearing a mask, but you are. Kind of feels like,
You feel like an asshole.
the
here's
fuck?
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't wear a mask at work. Like, I'm supposed to wear a mask at work, but like I 9 times out of 10, I'm the only person around where I'm working.
But you don't need to wear it in that
If
case.
if I'm walking and I'm going somewhere, then I put one on. But the mask that I'm wearing at work is even a real mask. I wear a fucking gator. It doesn't mean anything.
I wear the Blue Boy for like 4, 5, 6 days. A single. The
You're
single.
not supposed to wear
That's
them
what
for
they
that long.
say. I mean, my one that I have in the car has food stains on it.
Yeah, I
gross.
don't know. I wash my mask like every 3 weeks, maybe.
You what?
You wash?
Yeah.
Would
Oh, you don't use the disposable.
No.
Right.
I use a.
But yeah, I got like 3 weeks without washing.
I like the people. Have you seen the videos of the people who have the masks that look like their face and like
No,
Those are pretty
I like
funny.
that.
I've seen
That's
a
pretty
few of
funny.
those.
They'll be on
sounding.
they'll be on airplanes and the fucking flight attendant will be like, you gotta wear a mask, and the dude's like, you gotta wear a
What are
mask.
they in
He's like,
constant grin mode? Or they?
just yeah, I guess I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. They're
I
not,
like
they're
that.
not
That's
grinning.
a good idea. That's a good idea.
I mean, you might as well have fun with it if you're gonna be forced into this.
There was a
bullshit.
guy who was wearing a thong. Did you see that?
I've seen videos of women walking into stores being stopped and saying you have to wear a mask, and they're wearing dresses and they take their underwear off and put them on their face.
Good for them.
It's pretty hot.
So
It's hot and it's safe. So it's
well, I mean and then there's a company that sells masks just because they're anti-maskers and whatever. I don't give a fuck what we are. All right, just wear the fuck mask. But they're anti-maskers, and all you have to have is a cloth covering on your face. So they sell a mask, but the actual like it's a stitched thing, but the actual mask itself is just like black mesh.
mesh?
Yeah, it's black mesh.
that's a fuck you to everybody.
Fucking assholes.
Hey,
Look, I just want to
Do
get back
it.
to life as normal. So just can we do, whatever. I'm not going to get into it.
I'm
Enough-
excited for
That's
Norman.
enough about COVID. What else is going on?
Well, I'm. If we're allowed to talk a little bit about
Never
some
started this, but that's all right. Let's
clowny
start it
business, I have done nothing with this month's insane clown posse thing.
They've been pretty good, man.
I watched-
I've enjoyed them.
I don't
20
keep up with
minutes-
any of them.
I watched 20 minutes of the Ouija. They're walking around the fucking room.
The escape room.
Okay.
That Jay couldn't show up to.
Jay was no Jay, and it's pretty much just them fucking around. I could only take so much of
Yeah,
that.
they failed. They couldn't do it.
Because they didn't have Jay.
Right.
Yeah,
the brains
totally.
of the operation.
Yo, did you see the first one?
No.
Where Violent J's kid was in there? They're trying to do a puzzle, right? And this puzzle has words on it, right? It spells out like a thing. It's like giant puzzle pieces, like the size of your hand.
Yeah.
He is trying to fit puzzle pieces in there that have words on them, and he's putting it one way and then flipping it upside down to see if it fits the other way. But like, they're words. You flip it upside down, those
not a
words
word
are
anymore.
upside down now.
I mean,
like,
who made this puzzle?
they're clearly, it was like a child.
If Shaggy made this puzzle,
Was
it's
it
possible.
another escape room?
It was the one they made themselves.
So
Okay,
Jump
then
Steady
it-
made it.
Yeah, Jump Steady had made it for Hollow Wicked or something like that, or Juggalo Weekend.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
But the fact that he tried it multiple different, ways, like sideways.
He's thinking
Th-
outside
Those
the
words
box, John.
aren't going sideways.
I watched the first thing where Jay interviewed his mom, and Roddy Hogan was there.
Oh yeah,
Everything with
Jay
him is
started
great.
crying.
Everything with Rodney Hogan
Yeah, yeah.
is
That was awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah. So I watched that, and I haven't watched anything since. But I want to keep up on it. Like, I'll go back later and watch it.
I might watch it later.
I just want to keep up on
It's
it.
worth it. You should watch the paranormal one where Jay's trying to convince everybody that Bigfoot's real or Sasquatch is real.
What?
I
Yeah.
want to hear them talk about that.
It's awesome.
I'm sure that
because
this
nobody else
funny.
is about it, and Jay actually kind of gets mad and like upset because
Who's
they're
he trying to convince?
Jump Steady and Shaggy,
All right.
and they're like not really having
So
it.
not
and
the
he
most
gets,
reasonable part
kind of
of
hurt
people.
that they're not about it.
Well, it's a dumb idea, and I think the whole thing is the whole thing is retarded. I'm more interested, honestly, with clowns when they talk about some of their musical history.
That one was awesome. Yeah, the Jam
I'm going to
Exam.
go back.
I
and,
still have never watched it.
that would be worth going back and listening to on a rainy day. But going to hear Jay try to convince his brother and Joe about Bigfoot's existence.
It's funny though.
I mean, you and I sat through Jump
Yeah.
Steady's
And
Bizarro.
that was awesome.
I mean, it was awesome.
Please
for
believe me.
Probably for the wrong reasons.
Well, speaking of clown stuff, who's going to the Insane Clown Posse? What is it? The prom? What's it called?
Prom night massacre.
Bloody Prom Night
Yeah,
Massacre.
I'm not.
Count me in. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't have the tickets yet, but I got some lined up. I think.
That'd be pretty cool.
Is she over there? Did she get my?
I don't think she got yours.
I was gonna say, did she get another one?
What about the anime con they're doing? Are you gonna go to that?
The what?
No.
The anime con.
What
Where?
anime con?
There's like an anime convention going on, and ICP supposedly playing a.
What
Fagoless-
state is that in?
Ohio,
I
believe,
want
or
to talk
Illinois?
about that. The fucking, what is it called? What are they calling that? The
It's the Fagoless concert.
yeah, I have it
series.
written down. Hold on, yeah,
Something like that.
Fagoless concert series. What do you guys feel? But how do you feel about
I
that?
don't mind.
I don't
mean,
care at this point. I just
They
wanna see
didn't
the
throw
clowns.
any Fago at the. whatever
It's
the
called
fuck they-
ICP.
Rock Allegiance. We didn't see him.
ICP
throwing
Yeah,
Unchugged.
true. Yeah,
They threw
Unchugged,
Fago.
Not at Rock Allegiance.
Sure did.
No, they didn't.
They definitely
I
did.
can't remember.
No, they didn't.
Honestly.
They 100% did. Were you there? No. Ask Jess.
I'm gonna.
She's right.
Stick
Is
to my
Jess
guns.
right there? Dude, yes, they did. I can almost guarantee you they did.
Dude, I don't think they did. Because we were there for the whole day. I didn't bring another change of clothes.
Have Fago at Rock Allegiance, Jess. That's a yes.
Yeah, I told you. Yes, they did.
I believe it. I believe it.
Well, it was outdoors.
Dude, it was followed by Guar. You think Guar didn't fucking
Yeah.
spray the crowd?
It's followed by Guar.
Or was it preceded by Guar? I can't remember.
No, Guar opened up for the Insane
Guar, yeah, it
Clown
was-
Posse.
so
Opened up for
preceded
Limp
by Guar.
Bizkit.
So everybody was covered in cum
Why were we not covered in blood and cum?
Because I don't like Guar.
Why weren't you not covered in Fago?
So bizarre.
I was.
that
You
don't like
weren't.
Guar.
Yes, I was. It was summertime outside. Who needs a fucking change of clothes?
I don't think that happened. We got the poster. I remember Jessica lost the poster
Jessica didn't go into the fucking Fago shower.
because she was all drunked up. I remember this one. I gave her the poster and said, "Hold on to this, don't lose it." And
Right.
then I think it was Chrissy who found it.
Okay.
Actually left it.
Well,
There's
I'm-
no Fago.
There was Fago, dude.
I don't
It was
think.
an outdoor fucking concert.
All right, I got to see it to believe it. Show me the footage.
All right, well, we'll look into it
you
after the
can find
after the pod.
Look, there actually isn't. The Fred Durst drop kick. Boom, shakalaka.
We were there for it, and I got up on stage.
You were on stage
with
with Fred
the
Durst
Biscuit.
and Shaggy on the same stage
Same
that
stage.
Shaggy and Fred were on. That's
right.
cool.
Same stage, Shaggy and Fred were on. Same
That is
time.
cool.
Or
Same
virtually
time.
free.
You were too, right?
I didn't go up on stage, but I was like.
You know who
against
who
the-
did go up on stage?
Oh yeah, you don't know. But that's the only reason I was up there in the first
Who?
place.
Guys, can we not? Are you serious?
I mean, it's part of the story.
It's
I
not
mean,
part of the fucking story. Yo. Edit it the fuck out.
Edit what out? There's nothing to edit out.
Nothing was edited. Nothing was said. The fact that you're getting that way, You know what it is, boy.
Dude, it's not funny at this fucking. It's really not funny at this fucking point.
It's hysterical is a better word to use.
Dude,
Anyway.
it's like I just don't get it.
Anyway, I love Limp
I don't
Bizkit.
like somebody. I genuinely don't like somebody.
I like Limp Bizkit,
I love Limp Bizkit.
and I like Fred Durst.
And you
and I
guys
thought he
just
hyped
think
the
it's
crowd up.
fucking like just a riot to fucking bring them up under my fucking roof. It's
Yeah.
not, dude. It's not fucking funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. It's hysterical. That is the word. that I
As a
would
person
so
that
funny.
I don't have people in my life that I don't like, so it is like
I do have
an
people
idea
in
to
my
me.
life that I don't have people in my life that I don't like. I keep them out of it. Just because you fucking two goons like them doesn't mean that they're in my fucking life. I like to keep
that's
them out
okay.
of it. So keep their fucking names out of your fucking mouths while you're here.
Did it happen?
That's all I'm asking.
Nope, nobody said
That's
anything.
all I'm asking.
And we abided by that. Nobody said anything. Just
Dude.
assumptions were made. Next,
What do we got?
I think we should all take care of our bodies because I recently had a kidney stone. And the fact
Whoa.
that you guys have not had... Have you had a kidney stone? Dude, I've had 2. And what...
Can you
Are you predisposed?
Can I recommend something?
I'm going to take your advice to heart.
Drop the alcohol consumption down.
I don't think you're wrong.
Right.
I think that
I
that
know
is-
I'm not wrong.
I know you're not wrong.
Because I consume a lot of alcohol, but the difference is the types of alcohol we consume.
I wonder if that is... I don't wonder. I guess that
I think
is
the whiskey probably had a lot to do with it for your first one.
That was absolutely the reason for the first one. The second one is a little bit more misleading because I have been on my good behavior. It's not
You
been
haven't been in your behavior. You just don't drink whiskey.
You drink a lot of iced tea.
none.
He don't drink iced tea, which
And
is
I don't
a fucking
drink soda.
weirdo.
I don't drink anything dark. I don't drink coffee anymore because of my heart condition that I'm actually being 100% truthful with you guys on.
Yeah, you don't have a heart condition.
No, I've actually had like a weird thing where
Yeah, just like you have a fucking medical exemption for a mask. You don't have a heart condition.
It's my religious. It's a religious. No, but I really do think something's getting weird with my heart because I had an issue where my hands went numb off of 5-hour energy. Okay.
you probably also shouldn't be drinking 5-hour energy. That might have something to
Can I
do
give you
with
the story?
with your kidney stones
Can I
as
give
well.
you the context of this?
You can give me the context, but
And I think I like.
but
The
things
funny
are
thing is, I
things
know
are
the
starting to add
answer.
up here.
It's like the obvious. It's literally so obvious what the
You
issue
don't
is.
drink iced tea. You're drinking garbage. You're
And
putting
I
garbage in
don't
your body.
eat a lot of good food. A joke. You know who made a good comment? Who was it we just saw?
We just saw Tim Dillon.
Tim, who made a comment about that I thought was very intelligent, but funny, but it was like so spot on with Pennsylvania is why the fuck is Pennsylvania so hype about gas station food? Like you come out here, you got Wawa, you got Sheetz, you got Rutter's, you got all these but it's gas station food. Like Wawa is now pumping out burgers as if
Not
it's
only
like,
that, you can buy dinner at Wawa and they'll deliver it to your house.
and they'll deliver to your house.
Deliver it to your house.
So
Now,
Not
but
eating
to
good
defend Pennsylvania, fucking idiots are getting hype about fucking gas station food. I don't eat Wawa food.
I eat a lot of gas station food.
I don't like Wawa food. I think I'll eat Sheets though. Sheets is fucking
Sheetz is fine.
Sheets is a fucking tier up from fucking Wawa in my opinion. But
think-
I don't live anywhere near Sheets. Sheets is
point
out by
being-
you.
My point being, as an individual, taking
Does food have
responsibility-
anything to do with kidney stones? I thought
Yes.
it was liquid. It does.
Yes, it does, because it's all connected.
You're putting bad shit in your body.
It's all connected.
You're getting
Exactly.
Bad shit out of your body.
Exactly. If you're not eating well, like you're eating. And for me, it's not that I don't eat well. My biggest
Sounds to
thing
me like you don't.
is I don't eat that well, but I don't eat a lot.
What do you mean? Well, I don't
know
eat a
me,
lot. I
like-
don't eat a lot either.
You eat more than me.
See, well, the thing,
No, like I eat like
the
breakfast.
one thing that
then
me and
dinner.
you have, and I think we all three of us have in common, is like, I'll hear certain people talk about food, and they'll be like, they talk about food like it's porn. It's like I don't have that
No
relationship
way.
with food. Like
I hate that.
I eat-
Fucking hate that.
I eat food because it
It
it's
gets you to the next.
it's essential to live.
Step. Right.
I mean, if it tastes good,
I've stopped
even
relationships
better.
with girls because of
but like I'm not like a foodie. I don't give a fuck. Like I eat 3 meals a day, sometimes one.
Do you have people in your family that are like that?
I'm like that. Actually,
Like
I was
a-
gonna
like-
say I'm
Really?
on the opposite end of that spectrum.
Are
I've
ya?
been doing a lot more cooking
Like,
on my own.
the
food,
meal for
and,
you-
No,
like,
see, I'm down with cooking your own food, but I'm not like the type of person like I don't see something and my mouth starts fucking watering. Like
oh, I do. I can't watch cooking shows because
Really?
Yeah, because I'll get
Really?
too like, oh, I need to make
No
that,
dick in porn, and when he watches fucking meat food, he is salivating.
Yeah. That's why I hate watching shows about like restaurants because then it's like if they're like really far away, I'm
Really?
probably never gonna go there. But that shit looks so.
Are you
fucking
shitting
good.
me?
No.
Wow, I didn't. Well, tell me by the size of you. Definitely didn't take you for that type of person.
No, yeah, I'll take my time. Like I made a sandwich and a salad today. It took me about
Do you
like
like
an
cooking?
hour and 10 minutes to make a salad and a sandwich.
Whoa.
An hour and 10
I
minutes
would
for to make a
bel-
salad and a sandwich.
Yeah, because
What
I
took
take
you?
my
What
time.
took? What took you longer?
I mean, mostly just cutting up the veggies, I guess.
Okay, well, all right. So you made it from scratch.
That is
Yeah.
so like check this mentality out. When for me, I really enjoy being able to eat my food before I'm done pumping gas at the gas station. So I pump it in,
my God.
I start pumping it, and my meal is already in my system before the gas. I'm walking in, taking what's off the thing, down, throw the bread out. I don't eat bread. Throw the bread out the window, eat the egg,
Randall.
eat the egg and the meat out of a sausage thing, and then I don't, and then that's like breakfast for me, and the gas is pumped, and that like for me is like.
You're a man on the go.
It's a bad excuse, though, but that's how I roll, and I think that contributes to why kidney stoning, because my body
It probably does.
doesn't get the full
Because see,
nutrition.
while I don't value food as much as he does,
I'm on the very low
I
spectrum.
I don't. I tried not to put garbage in my body at the same time. Like I try to eat real food. Like I will buy. I don't cook.
That's what I was
Jess does
just
all
going to
the
make
cooking.
one. Can we make one comment here? These two gentlemen, and it's not an excuse, and I think you probably take more care of it
No, it's
than
not an
he
excuse
does.
because you know why? Because me and her even talking about it now that we have the baby.
If you have somebody cooking for you,
Well, now that we have
That's different.
Now that we have the baby and she's going to be going to school and then she's eventually going to go back to fucking work. I don't fucking cook, so I would like to get like a membership to like one of those HelloFresh or something where they just send you the ingredients. All you gotta do is throw them together and fucking cook. Where it's all like fresh shit. It's good for you. So I mean, you have time. I know you're a man on the go, but you have time.
it's an excuse.
At the end of the
It's
night.
an excuse for me.
You have time at the end of
I
the
have a lot
night
of
to
time.
fucking throw some goddamn food on the goddamn oven
Yep.
or on the stove top.
I have a crock pot. I have one of those.
See, you have a crock pot, so you could literally fucking start something the night before.
I used to
That's too
do
much
it-
planning, though.
I
can't
used to do it
crock
at
pot.
work, and they used to call it Boofio. Boofio's soup kitchen at work.
That's not what they called it.
No, that's not what they call it. But at Boofio's soup kitchen, and I used to have corn, potatoes.
So you used to cook for other people.
for other people. It was great. And it was for my employees. I'd make sure they had a warm, stomach
for the winter night.
for the, when we're going out into the winter.
you gotta go knock on them doors, but
So I would have a nice plate of stew for them, and my manager would make fun of me, and be like, "Hey, it's Boofio's soup kitchen," and I have not been able to keep that going.
you gotta do it for yourself though. It really doesn't take that much planning because all you need a roast or something and some veggies or whatever, some broth, and you can literally get everything ready the night before, and then
It's
just
so
turn-
much better.
Just
to do
turn
that.
it.
It's
Just
so
turn.
much better to do it that way.
Turn it on before you leave for work, on low, and bang, it's ready when you get fucking
and
home.
you're eating healthier. You're
Yeah,
probably
yeah, definitely.
spending less money because you know what I'm doing. I'm buying like $8 a lunch. I'm eating terrible. $8.
Food's expensive. I never eat out at work. Even if I fucking even if she doesn't make anything or like what, I'll bring fucking Uncrustables.
Too much bread for me, but
Yeah, well, but there's a lot of peanut butter and jelly in there.
Yeah?
That's very good.
I gotta take a leak. But I think this food thing is it's
So do I. We should go across swords.
we could do that. The thing is, I think you nailed it on the head though. Bringing it back, kidney stone is my fault to use the insane clown posse. Right? It's my fault.
Yeah, nobody's fault but yours.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a kidney stone and you're 32 years old, it's your second. Check your health, brother.
That's
You're
not
gonna,
normal.
you're gonna be like that lady from your dad's work that had 27 at once.
Yo, this lady had, I forget what did I tell you? It was over 20, like 23 at
It was
one
over
time.
20.
And and you've never had one,
No, never.
and you've never had one, and for the viewers who've never had one, what happens is there's some kind of calcium buildup that builds inside your urethra, and it starts to calcify and get into these little boulders that get very, very sharp, like razor blades. And the pain that happened was I couldn't walk. And what would happen is when I would start to feel the pain, my body would instantly react in me throwing up to like almost numb what was happening. And I would have a hard time talking. And I was at this point, I'm in my kitchen with my mom, like telling her like, we just had gotten back from the hospital, and I was taking some hydrocodone. And to be honest with you, I didn't like it. I stopped taking the codeine because that made me feel like itchy and uncomfortable. And I don't really do good with downers. Thank goodness. I couldn't be a junkie even if I wanted to. I can't handle it. And basically, it just my body would a massive amount of pain would make me either. I was on the verge of blacking out. So,
Damn.
and then eventually the codeine would kick in, and I'd be able to kick it like a donkey again. But
They just pissed it out. They didn't get like Luke Skywalker or anything. to
so I
laser
was
it out
over.
either?
So I went over to my buddy Varmecki, the guy, my homie, Chris.
Lord Xerxes.
Xerxes, and I went over to his house and I pissed it out. And I
At his house?
At his house, and I did one of those things where, like, while I was pissing, I was like, like it, absolute anarchy out of my urethra. But I know it came out that day, and then from then on, it's passed. But that's only one. But
Did you
this
see the size of it?
was 3 millimeters.
It's not very big.
It was like a little guy. But
You
the
should
lady
save
had-
him.
My first one I did have. I don't know where it's at, but that lady who spit out 23, that chick she was out of work for months. Like you will, it is absolutely
And that's out of her girl pee hole, huh?
That's out of her puss. So
I don't think they're much different other than what they look like.
except for the fact that you could stick your hand in your puss and
Right,
grab
well,
grab them out.
that-
I don't think it works
That's
like that.
part of what they
It's a
look
different
like.
chamber, right?
It is. Well, you're the place where you pee is different than where you come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't put your dick.
But the
in-
squirt area is the same, right? And
I'm pretty sure the
come out of
squirt area is the
all
same
pee.
because I think it's all pee.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's all piss.
I mean, it's like one of those peas though, where it's like clear. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
love that shit.
Yeah, it's cool. Cause it's like it borders that like it basically is pee, but like not really. And either way, pee is like sterile anyway, so it's not even like it's gross. It just like it tastes weird.
I'm not saying it's gross or. All right, hold on. First of all, stop touching your mic so much. Second of,
touch my mic all day.
second of all,
It's mine. I can touch it.
are you in like pee play?
No.
No, but you're into fucking squirting.
Yeah.
Does it taste the same as pee?
I mean, I don't have a test subject of pee.
No. Okay, so you're just.
I wouldn't know
you're-
what pee tastes
So you're
like.
just.
I mean, I could take a surmised guess, but
You've never tasted pee?
once when I was like 11,
That's it.
and I like never tried it again. No, because it was like, ooh, that was weird and nasty.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I've tasted it a
I
couple
mean, I
times.
guess
by
squirt,
accident.
squirt is like somewhat similar. You know what I mean? And, like it definitely smells similar.
Okay. I wouldn't want that anywhere near me then.
Nah, it's cool though. It's cool.
All right. Well.
Because I mean, the fact that it's associated with like massive orgasms, because there is like a
Because
clear
they
connection
get
there.
so excited, they can't hold their fucking bladder, and it all just fucking comes out.
Yeah, but it's always clear. You never see yellow squirt.
Never.
Never. I've certainly never seen it, and like chicks will just like squirt nonsense.
Yellow squirt.
You don't.
All right. I'm gonna take your word for it. I've never been with a squirter, so
It's like fucking acid. You ever did acid and like you piss a shitload of times in that night, but you really don't drink a lot of liquids. So it's like, where is that coming from? Your body's just like producing.
never done that.
It happens to me
You
all
didn't
the
see
time.
that
Because-
commercial? You got
because-
20 pounds of toxic poop in your body at all. And
Wait, I heard that commercial started on YouTube, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
you
And I
got
hit
20
skip.
pounds of toxic poop in your body at any time.
So this guy's trying to sell a detox.
He's hawking some shit.
How about you just fucking let that poop sit still because it's never
Because we've
killed
been doing
anybody.
that since the beginning of
Right.
time, brother.
Speaking of supplements and shit, I just started a new supplement. I started taking Alpha Brain, that On It shit that fucking Joe Rogan pushes.
Plug anything else that I gotta blur out and bleep out in this episode? Or?
Why you gotta leave that out?
No, but I mean, like,
You should just bleep it out. You got to cut that whole fucking. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, I started taking
You got
that.
20 pounds of toxic waste.
I started taking this little supplement, and it doesn't do anything. But anyway,
It's supposed to connect your dots in your brain.
well, I've only been taking it for a couple days.
So you need to be able
But
to.
I got it for free. It was just, you just had to pay shipping. But those slime balls are so goddamn sneaky. They send me an email, and I normally don't check my email, but I'm waiting on an email from somebody, so I've been checking it. And I got an email from them, and I read it, and it was like, haha, all this stuff's in your cart. If you don't fucking like cancel your subscription, we're just gonna start sending this monthly.
Hell yeah.
This shit's fucking expensive, dog. It was like it was $300 in my cart.
They just want you to be a better human, man.
$300
For what? soybeans and
I can't talk about it because you said he has fucking blurred out.
Evolution pills.
No, because I had the
to get me smart pills.
I had the Alpha Brain in there, and then they have a the Total Human, which is like a day pack and a night pack. And
Just like the doctor who got me on my medical marijuana to
That's-
get on a cycle.
that's where they that's where they bang you, dude.
Get you on a cycle.
That shit's like $250 for like a month. I don't know if it's a month or a half a month, but either way, shit's fucking expensive. It's pricey. It's not fucking cheap.
And you're talking to a shaman, basically, an electronic shaman.
I'm not talking.
Like who's prescribing? Who's telling you this is good? Who's
Nobody.
telling you this is
Well,
Joe Rogan?
Rogan's on.
You never seen the commercials? Like, I can't focus.
I've seen the commercials. Like, well, now I can basically
Well, here's
string
the-
longer words together. I already do 4-hour podcasts, but I needed help making sure my words were.
Here's the thing.
Come on.
But here's the thing: is I know for a fact that Joe Rogan doesn't put bad shit in his body. Okay, that's first of all. But you could also argue that I might as well be taking the Alex Jones supplements because he
I
pushes.
was going to ask about that. Yeah, the male energy, right?
He pushes some hardcore supplements. Alex Jones does, and
I was taking them for a while.
Gotta
What?
Fight back, man.
what?
Yeah, the iron.
Were you?
Yeah, you'd mix
Just
the iron.
Just go take iron. They
It was
sell
a-
iron at the drugstore.
Yep. Well, it's better to get it from Infowars, or some other. I guess I shouldn't plug him, but that's where I was getting it from. Now, what I'm doing is this cool thing where I've actually switched to, and this is not news to anybody in this room or listening, whatever. I'm pro the old THC, and now I've switched to. I don't know what anybody's your opinion on this is. Are the tinctures? I am a big fan of them.
They're cool.
Tommy is doing to put you in perspective, 10
Bleep that out.
milligrams. Yeah, bleep that out. He's doing 10 milligrams. Your boy here is comfortable around 30 mgs. 30 mgs is like a nice
Wait. I thought that Tommy was doing
edibles.
edibles. He's not doing tinctures.
This is a little different, but still, you can
So
break
it's
it.
not. Don't. It's like comparing apples and oranges.
Well, whatever. It's still a consumption, and I think
Stop
tinctures
moving this rug.
is a nice way. That's all you. I don't want to touch that over your bare ass, nasty Bigfoot feet.
Yo, he's real, man.
But yeah, tinctures, way to go. A little expensive. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've.
Are these from the Dispo?
Yeah, I'm not
See,
getting them from the backwoods.
only had tinctures
you
just
not-
made by some dude.
No, this is the way to go.
It's like a syrupy consistency.
I have some here. I'll let you try some. I got
Do you
one.
not buy street marijuana anymore?
I haven't done that in like 6 months to 8 months.
Isn't it way cheaper?
I was gonna say, if you can afford the
Honestly,
dispensary stuff,
I
then,
don't
like, why would
smoke
you go
flower anymore.
I don't. I mean, I don't give a fuck either
I
way.
bought some flour the other day, and I'm like ripping it out of the bong, out of a tobacco pipe, and
Big difference there.
I'm ripping out of this 6-foot tobacco pipe, and it hurt. I'm like this. I'm like literally over the toilet, like ugh. It's like 7:30 in the morning. Like I'm doing my morning ritual. You know how we all do before we go to work. 7:30 in the morning. I'm throwing up from fucking rips of ganj, and I'm saying this is shouldn't. I'm sweating like unbelievable.
You remember when you losers used to pull fucking rips off the G all the time in the apartment?
Yeah, this would be like way better than that. Like that was way better than what I'm doing now. I cannot take heavy rips out of. I even went to the gas station, local Getty recently, and bought a little one-hitter.
Beat that out.
A little tobacco pipe, a little tobacco one-hitter. And I packed it with tobacco, and I took a hit, and I was like just a mess. Like, I'm sweating. I can't smoke flower anymore like the way I used to.
You got to get your throat like used to the abuse again.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta
Dude,
get that
my
throat
throat,
used to it.
I think my throat's like, it's all good, brother. You don't have to do that. It's tincture. You can, and even the other products that are made,
Your vape pen?
those things that are full of whatever.
It's full of
tobacco.
juice, e-juice.
It's full of juice.
That's not what we're bleeping out. It's the Getty and the fucking Blockbuster and the fucking Epic and Sony and
Right.
shut up. Nope.
So
You got a lot of work to do.
anyway, so no,
The
like
Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo
so
machine?
can I bring it? So along with my heart condition, I'm also having like throat problems that I'm really concerned about. That I'm really
When
just.
you throw it like you used to.
So I'm switching to tinctures, and I'm gonna go to a.
What are you doing about your heart?
I actually am. I am on the point now where it's not a joke, and I should probably go see a cardiologist.
What is going on that you think you have heart problems?
I get like heart murmurs throughout the day.
What is a heart murmur?
Like I feel like I'm like.
Is it like there's a little worm in your
No,
heart?
it feels like I have heartache, like a fit, like the muscle in my heart. It feels like a heartache, like it's like throbbing, and it like hurts here, and it goes down over to here, which is where I think my heart is, but then it moves over to like here.
Right.
So it's in my chest. So I've been and so I've been having these chest pains for like a month and a half. It's too long to like.
I'd say you should probably let it go for a little bit longer.
It's been going on for so long now that like I go to bed at night and I go, I hope I wake up and my heart doesn't hurt tomorrow.
I don't know. You're talking to somebody who abused cocaine for a pretty
I was
long
just about to say
time.
you should start
so-
doing coke.
So that's and so like I wake up in the morning and my heart feels weird and it's like murmuring to me. I'm like, you shouldn't feel your intestines or your organs. If you hear your organs, it's telling you something.
Yeah,
Like your
I agree with
kidney,
that.
if it's telling you.
So hey, I'm here.
Mhm.
It's still
Right,
working.
So now I'm like kind of like at a point where I probably should get it checked out because so my heart is being an issue, and my coffee and my throat's an issue. So I'm switching to tinctures.
Right.
Those are actually big updates that I've been not really talking to anybody about.
Cool. There's an update I want to talk to you about.
Good.
Real quick. I'm just going to create more work for our producer, UG. Shout out to UG. Just recently, you sent me a Snapchat. It's been it's the 1 year anniversary of a pretty big event that happened in your life at your job. You want to talk about that?
It's actually funny you say that because there's two, but in particular,
I'll talk about the one there's a video of that we can put in post.
yeah, it was a sad one.
You can talk about both of them. Mm-hmm. But
The first one was March 17th or 16th. It was right before the first pandemic went down. This is crazy, man. So I was working at my spot, and I had a coworker who was working with me, and he walks in the building, and he goes to me, "It feels a little warm in here, doesn't it?" And I said to him, "Nah, it's normal." I have another coworker sitting across the room from me, and we start sitting down, and he goes to me, "Yeah, man, I had this weird event where he starts talking to me about his smoke alarm went off because of a gas leak in the house. And because of it, it saved his life. But there was a point where because of this gas leak, he had checked on his brother, and his brother had been knocked out from the gas leak and it turned blue. Okay, nice. He was dying.
Okay.
So he's telling me this. Remember what he said to me when he first walked in the room?
it's getting a little warm in
Getting a
here.
little warm in here.
Okay.
So I'm in a wheelie chair like I am now, and I turned around and was talking to him, and I rolled back, and I'm looking at my computer. I'm typing in like doodly-doodly-doo, and he's talking to me about how his brother they found his brother blue, and I'm typing away like, man, that's crazy. That's a really shitty situation. And then he goes to me, he makes this noise, and he's sitting there, and my back is to me, goes like this. Right? And so I hear this noise, and I'm looking forward. I look over at my coworker, and I'm like, huh? Do you hear this? And he has headphones on, and he can't hear nothing. So I'm just like, okay, maybe he's coughing. And then I hear this thing again. I go, here's, and I go, huh? That is not a normal noise. I turn around, motherfucker is totally blue. Turns out he had overdosed and was dying right then and there. So we had to call 911. I was like literally doing CPR on this guy. He had stomach bile blowing up. They come in, the EMTs come in. They bring him Narcan. They slap him with it. Bingo, bango. He's back to life, and everything is good. The cool part of that story was we ended up finding out. I don't eat cheese. Ended up finding out.
Johnny, you want cheesesteak?
Bread.
I'm good.
No? You want cheesesteak? You want something else?
Give me a
Let's
second.
text
to finish
us your
this
order.
thought.
Go ahead.
Turns out he had overdosed off of obviously some kind of like heroin or something. The cops that were there end up going through his gym bag, and they have like 30, 40 pill bottles of powder, random powder with little thing, and they're like, he brought this here to work, and we're like, we don't know anything about this. This is not us. I thought it was his gym bag. Then they pull out a bag that says the word RISE, R-I-S-E. Do you know what that is? Do you know Rise?
R-I-S-E,
Do you know Rise?
the dispensary?
The dispensary. They pull it out, open it up, put it down on the table, and then they look over at us. They're like, "Man, this guy's got a bunch of stuff in here. I mean, this is crazy." They grab the duffel bag and they say, "You guys have a great rest of the day," and they left us the fucking Rise bag. We opened it up. There were 2 cartridges of T8 of devil's lettuce that were inside this thing. It was almost like they were paying us a nod, like, "Hey, good job, guys. We saved this guy's life." That was the first. That was March 17th. A month later, I have footage of it, and I can show it here. It's really sad footage, but it's a coworker of mine who actually, I think, RIP'd because of COVID.
No, I don't think it was COVID.
We don't know for a fact, but what happened was she was at work with me, again, a month after.
You would have gotten it.
That's what I thought too, and like we were all over this lady's stuff, like her computer section and everything, like her workspace. This chick is in the bathroom. I remember her standing in the bathroom, coughing and praying to the Lord Jesus Christ. And I'm standing outside, the bathroom, like, shut the fuck up. This is ridiculous. Go the fuck home if you're fucking this sick. I'm an asshole, because I was pissed. She was like coughing at work, just like the whole thing was really like from a at the moment perspective, very frustrating. Hindsight's 2020, but I was like, this woman is out of commission. Like, she's, "Oh Lord Jesus," and in the bathroom, and everybody can hear her, and we're just like, I mean, this is bad. So the poor woman comes out of the bathroom and says, "I got to go to the doctor," and we're like, "Go, please, my God, you're clearly sick. You should not be here." This woman calls off work all the time. "Why are you here this day?" And you always call off. The poor woman goes to the doctor. She pulls out of the parking spot and then moves forward. That's it. Lights out in front of the building. on the horn. We're all standing there looking around like, are you kidding me? This is happening. This poor woman is in front of our office. So now we have to deal with it. So we call the people, we call the ambulance, and the woman is sitting in the car, and she is like going, like literally dying. So she's going through the whole like, oh my God, going through the whole process. I don't know what happens when you're dying, but like that whole thing is happening. She's like, all these thoughts are going through her. She's saying things that don't make sense. And we have one of our other coworkers who's out there talking to her like, "Hey, the ambulance is on the way. It's on the way." And she's like, "Oh, Lord Jesus, just please help me." And I think the problem was she was in the vehicle, hunched over, and she was a little bit of a bigger woman. I think if she was standing up or laying down, she might have had better breathing. And the people came, and when they saw what was going on, they were like, "Okay." 10 minutes before they pulled up, and she was alive. And this is crazy. She passed away after they pulled up, and then they had to go get their suit on and get ready. By the time they came back to her, she was out.
Oh, they get her suit on because of COVID?
Because of COVID. It was this
after
whole,
COVID?
yeah, this was because of the COVID.
So she did die because of COVID.
It wasn't because of COVID.
It was
Well,
COVID related.
I guess she did die.
She would have lived if they would have came out and just got her out of the vehicle and put her on a stretcher.
You think so?
100%.
All right, well, that,
100%. She literally choked. And we're sitting there watching her.
the beginning of that story is really funny. The end of it bummed me out.
Oh, it's a
lot.
real bummer. The whole thing is really, and I think she would have
But
survived.
I like the fact that you thought it'd be a good idea to videotape the whole thing.
Do you know why I filmed it? It was because of the March 17th event. I had literally just watched a guy die. And I was like,
Well, speaking of filming the whole thing, I think that that's a big problem in society. Have you guys, see, you're not on social media, and I don't know how much you use it, but I'm on Instagram all the time. And that, like, dude, it doesn't, you can't say anything to anybody without them pulling out their phone and fucking recording you. It's so fucking obnoxious. Like, I think that social media causes mental illness in people because everybody wants to show their best lives and how good everything's going and blah blah blah. And I also think that like it's now you're trying to ruin other people's lives. So you're trying to show how good your life is, and you're trying to fucking ruin everybody else's life, or not everybody else's, but anybody who might do you wrong. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these people who are being filmed are assholes. But at the same time, man, I don't know. I don't agree with cancel culture. You know,
People would rather film something terrible happen than help.
and that's one thing
That's
I
the
want to make
problem.
clear. There were a bunch of people helping in my situation. I was kind of just weirded out by the similarity of the previous event that I knew this was bad. I knew something not good was happening.
Right, yeah.
The police were called, EMTs were called, The people on my staff were out there helping her. Like, there's only so much we could do. I mean, I wanted to make sure everything was fucking safe and kosher. It was a very weird situation. Sad one though, man. It's definitely R.I.P.
I mean, look at the bright side. Maybe she like deserved it.
No, she didn't. Well, the only thing I can say is I didn't like how much she was on Amazon all the time at work. I was a little pissed about that. Checking out her boots and shirts, but she was a nice person.
And we don't need everybody.
R.I.P. Anyway,
R.I.P.
is there any new artists you guys have been listening to? I gotta take a fucking piss. I'm fucking drinking way too much.
As far as new music, I need new music. I think I'm open to a little bareback new music session from the boys.
Well, that's why I like this idea of like the album reviews. I've been listening to a lot of different stuff, thanks to our boy UG here.
Did you know what Jerry Garcia's band was outside of Grateful Dead? Not the Garcia band. It was called. No. Oh man, I just bought 3 discs. I bought 3 albums.
He did a lot of shit outside of Grateful Dead.
Yeah, do you know that, dude? The Jerry Garcia outside of the Dead and outside of anything. It's like a whole other band that he did. It wasn't the Jerry Garcia band. I'd have to look it up. My dad was big about it. We found him over at the same place that I found the Cube E.
Okay.
The actual disc. I went back there for Easter, and the place is pretty cool. It's the same place that I got the. Yo, dude, and I didn't tell you, Yuji. I bought or you might have seen them out there. The Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, I peeped.
Yeah, so that same place is the place that I got.
That's a cool place.
It's a cool place. They're cool.
I meant to ask, that QB you got, is it just one disc?
Yeah.
So the whole thing is on there? Like they have.
They break it in like 6. It's like 24 songs.
Like Buckaroo Blues is on there. And
That's the first part.
And Elvis?
Yeah, that's the end. Elvis is the end.
Okay.
It goes to the Buckaroo. Like the country part is the beginning. The middle is the voodoo, like the voodoo, and then the end is at Elvis.
Okay.
So it's like 3 sections.
That's
That
awesome.
album, but it's not great quality.
Really?
So it's like
You got to get that box, dude.
The box is where it's
really
at.
Cool.
the-
Everything they've been releasing is just top notch. That's the thing. Like, when I'm in the car, I'm mostly just listening to the Residents because there's just so much. I mean, you just saw. I just got 7 brand new CDs.
That's so much material.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to
That's so much
piece
material.
through all that.
It's too much material.
I'm back.
Good.
Sorry about that.
I'm glad.
Everything good? Everything working? Your
Everything's
urethra's-
fucking
your
working,
urethra's
no-
coming. What is your
no-
most
no kidney
recent
stones.
bodily issue?
Bodily issue?
Because I know you, like me, are weak-bodied.
I haven't had any. I mean, I got like tendinitis on my elbow, but I've had that for over a year now. So, but yeah.
What about you? What's your health
bodily
like?
issues.
Steady taking care of my back, you know. But I mean, as far as health wise go, I mean,
Your
ever
back
since-
has been your biggest thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you just constantly work out a little bit, like 15 minutes.
Is that about what you do? Give a little...
Yeah, a little bit.
Little jack attack to the back?
I should be stretching every single day for at least 5, preferably like 15 minutes. You know what I mean? And honestly, that's something everybody should do. That's when I went to physical therapy. They said stretching, like an actual like stretching routine, not just like, oh, I'm gonna get up and stretch my back or whatever the fuck.
Right.
But like that's probably the most important thing every human being should be doing for their physical health is stretching, for like 5 to 10 minutes every day.
It's an easy thing to do.
Yeah. But
I don't-
nobody
I don't-
does it.
I don't
Nobody
do it.
does it.
I don't do it. But I was doing it for a period of time and I stopped.
You would definitely benefit.
I
mean,
know. I
we'd
would.
all
I
benefit-
would- I
we'd all
would-
benefit.
I was doing yoga for like 3 weeks. I stopped.
Push-ups
Doing
are
the
cool.
tree?
I stopped everything.
Why?
I can't do push-ups though because of my elbow.
Ah, yeah, if you got the tendonitis in the
Yeah.
elbow, that's...
Come on, the elbow.
Yeah. Plus, it's just rough. Like
Do squats.
I could do squats. I could really build that butt up.
That's the thing, like, anything that you could just do, like, randomly. You know what I mean? Like, to do squats, like, oh, you just stop for 5 seconds and fucking do, like, 5 or 10 of them.
That's right. I missed that whole thing about the new music. I don't really care what the fuck you guys had to say about
You
it.
had something you
Yeah,
wanted to say.
what is your new...
Yo.
This
have
cocksucker.
you guys ever listened to Nicki Minaj?
No.
She's great.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Megan Thee Stallion over Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
any
you're a
day.
fucking idiot. But
Are we gonna do this?
No, we're not gonna do it
Nicki
because
Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion.
I don't know anything about Megan Thee Stallion. I just heard of her for the first time.
Who,
because-
Megan?
Yeah. Because of that Cardi.
Dude, there's a whole video of me
Cardi B-
rapping,
Cardi B
rapping
nonsense?
Megan Thee Stallion. Avi filmed me rapping
When?
at the D house.
Yeah, not that long ago. So,
It's great.
you know, Nikki's been around for a little bit, but I've never listened to her until recently.
She's
And
all right.
Really good, actually.
I mean, I would listen to her over any male mainstream rap artist to date.
Who? Anybody?
Mainstream rap
Schoolboy
is
Q?
so pussy.
Schoolboy Q?
I don't even know who that is.
Schoolboy Q isn't. I guess
He is mainstream. ASAP Ferg?
Yeah, I was gonna say Aesop Mob, Annie O.
all of them, like these women are. I'm gonna make a comment here that is definitely controversial. And
No. And I know what you're going to say, and let me start with it because
the women are tough. The women are tough.
I'm going to say this.
That's all I'm gonna say.
The reason that I'm surprised that I like Nicki Minaj is because I don't like female artists.
I do like female
I
artists.
don't like female artists.
Nora
I-
Jones.
Well, here's the thing. And that's all right. Nora Jones, whatever. Like, okay, Stevie Nicks, cool. Janis Joplin. I'm saying I don't like female rap and hip hop artists.
Little Debbie.
All right, that's one. But I typically don't like them.
Snow the product.
Absolutely not.
He thinks Snow the Product looks like fucking Michael
I love
Jackson.
Snow.
I do think
He
so,
can
bro.
suck. That's his tranny mind coming in because I'll
I'm
tell you
just
what,
saying,
Snow
I-
is
I-
fucking so hot.
I think she looks like
She's
Michael
got
Jackson.
a puss, and
She
she
does have a
needs to be
puss.
pumped.
Maybe
She's
that-
fucking gay. That's
maybe that-
fucking annoying.
Maybe that's why I don't like her because she
I
has a
don't-
puss.
I don't like her because I get annoyed at the fact that she's so hot and she has no interest in men. It's like, what are you doing?
She's not that hot.
She's so hot.
Very strong chin.
It's cool.
Anyway, but yeah, Nicki
She's
Minaj
still
is
hot.
pretty good. The album Queen is very good. That's what got me into it.
The album?
The album Queen.
I'll have to listen to it.
Well, here's the thing. So, because I'll be at work and I'll be listening to fucking music, but
But she's
I mean,
hardcore, isn't she? She don't give a fuck.
She's fucking.
She don't give a fuck.
She goes.
She's
hard.
sucking dick. She's fucking bouncing on
She
dick.
goes harder
she's
than the
beating
boys.
motherfuckers up.
So-
And that's what I think is
But
fucking
see, that's
tough.
what I like. I like songs that go hard, and she has a lot of
goes
songs
hard.
that go fucking in, dog.
Why do the female rappers go in more
Well,
than
I don't
males?
like female rappers, and I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't think. I just don't. I don't know because
What
I
about
don't
Eve?
think females could. I
Eve.
wasn't crazy about Eve.
I love
Mary
Eve.
J.
I
Blige,
thought that
not
album
crazy about her.
Scorpion was so dope.
I don't know.
Eve album Scorpion. He loves it.
Yeah, totally.
He's never heard
listened
it.
to it.
No idea
You
what
know
you're
who Eve is.
You know who Eve?
No. I mean, the name
Let
is
me
like...
blow your mind. DMX is bitch. Anyway, even Lil Kim, Foxy Brown,
I
like
knew
there were
it.
always strong female artists who shit on the energy that rap men do.
36 Mafia had Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. Like the female MCs are fucking raw. And then you get people like Tyga, Drake, that just make men look
Well,
like they tuck it back.
Well, I don't like. Speaking
part
of
of the
Drake,
agenda.
speaking of fucking Drake, I fucking hate Drake.
He is someone who tucks it back.
I hate,
Drake
but
and
I.
Nicki Minaj have the same ghostwriter.
Well,
He's
hold
not
on, wait,
wrong.
because I heard Nicki Minaj doesn't have a ghostwriter.
Be on the same label.
Yeah, same. Just because they're on the same label doesn't mean they're the same fucking ghostwriter. Look, you're not even on this goddamn podcast. Keep your mouth shut.
I
back
think
there.
you should listen to Megan Thee Stallion a little bit.
I don't like Megan Thee Stallion.
You said you
I
didn't
don't.
listen to
I
her.
don't like Cardi B. I don't because I don't. This is why I just found
Cardi
out.
B and Megan are not the same
This
person.
is why I just found out I like fucking Nicki Minaj because I don't give female artists a chance until I fucking stumble along them somehow.
Stumble into Megan.
I'm good. I don't.
I'll put her little her tiny desk live thing on. It's like the
What?
Residence. You know the tiny desk?
Desk is awesome.
Dude, the Tiny Desk one, Megan Thee
What's a Tiny
Stallion,
Desk?
it's a live thing that NPR does. Tech Nine was on it.
I'd
you know.
rather. I'd not
You don't
interested
care. I
in
know,
that.
but it's like other people aren't. Dude, fucking Megan Thee Stallions. It sounds like the band, the Residents, are playing live. He's like beep, beep, like these crazy noises, and Megan is just popping that pussy, not giving a fuck, making male rappers look like bitches. I'll tell you what, Megan Thee Stallion. I get hate on this all the time. I made the bad mistake of telling my coworkers that I feel this way, and they're like 15, 17 years old. They're like, what? You're like, you sound like a fucking idiot right now.
Let's hear it.
But I think that Megan Thee Stallion goes more hardcore than the men rappers. I think she's fucking legit as fuck.
And what men rappers?
All the mainstream dudes, not like shit we listen to, but like the
I
shit
don't know. I just named a couple mainstream dudes to go in pretty much.
No, I'm
I
talking
mean,
like Drake,
about YG.
XXXTentacion, Flip,
No, no,
Juice
no, no.
WRLD,
No,
all this
no,
like
no, 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 no.
FAG
No, 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 no.
shit.
X XXX
FAG shit.
XXX extension might as well be Lil Peep.
And that's like this type of shit. Can we do this?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the guys that
My
go in.
list is
That's
Ram.
a specific genre.
I'm talking about
that's like
I'm
what's
talking about the
popular.
dudes that go in. I'm not talking about fucking
Yeah, I
the
think-
soft boys.
I know. I think the lines have been blurred though.
Because XXX extension is in like the same category as
No,
Peep.
but like the
Which-
main.
For you.
No. The mainstream is like telling us that that's rap.
No, they're not.
No,
They're
it's not.
They're not telling us that that's rap. They're telling us that that's this one thing. I mean, I'm not the mainstream kind of guy.
Okay,
I fuck with.
maybe I'm saying it wrong way. They're telling us that that is what is popular, like XXX,
Okay,
Juice World, and shit. That shit
popular is
is
a
a
better
better
word.
way. I missaid that,
Pop music.
but it's so gay. And Megan the Stallion.
I think
is
Megan Thee
not
Stallion's pop music. See,
gay.
and that's the thing where
So
it gets.
let's generalize this. He's
Hold
a
on.
Female pop artist.
Do you want to be on the podcast? Okay,
I think it's a tough. I'm going on a limb here. It's hard for me to articulate.
because we have an extra chair over here.
I'm just trying to help him get these words out. 'cause
I just think Megan Thee Stallion goes more hardcore than these other dudes.
I
And
think that
this-
you should. If you think Megan Thee Stallion goes more hardcore than most of the dudes, I think you should give Nicki Minaj a fucking chance.
Oh yes, I do.
because-
Oh yeah, Megan is Nicki Minaj is up there too.
She's the fucking.
She's
as-
popping that pussy. She don't
as
give a
fa-
fuck.
as far as hardcore goes, she's probably the top notch as far as the.
Oh yeah,
as
yeah,
far
no
as the
doubt, no
ones
doubt, no doubt, no
that
doubt,
have
no
clams.
doubt, no doubt. I'm 100% agreed.
No doubt, but you're telling me that I shouldn't. That I should listen to Megan Thee Stallion because you don't like Nicki Minaj.
No.
That's what's happening. Over
I'm
here.
sorry.
This is
that
a very
you
confrontational
misunderstood.
podcast.
You misunderstood what I'm saying. I'm saying Nicki Minaj and Megan are better than the males.
You're wrong.
I feel that way.
Neither one of them are.
I don't like listening to any of the pussy boy shit that's on the radio.
We need to listen to some Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q isn't even on the radio really.
Oh, he's had a couple hits.
I don't listen to the radio.
Neither do I. So, but he's on the radio.
Okay, cool. Fuck the radio. Why would we even listen? Nobody even listens to the radio in this room, except for maybe him.
He doesn't listen. You
I mean,
think
who
he
really
listens
listens
to the fucking
to
radio?
the radio in general? Most people would probably do YouTube.
I met this dude who was telling me that he listens to the radio because it introduces him to new music. I was blown
What?
away.
Wow.
You know,
Introduce you to new
I
music.
don't even want to tell you because you know this person.
Captain Weirdo.
It's somebody who knows Captain Weirdo.
Don't I, but I know.
You've eaten lunch with this person.
All right, I've eaten. There was a big group of people there.
You know this. It was Chris's little brother.
Really?
I always clown him for it. Like, dude, the radio is the worst place.
It's not a good place to find new music.
If you're on the radio, you're not cool.
You're gonna find pop music there.
You're not cool, man. Unfortunately, Megan is on the radio, but I think I beat that horse. I think Megan is just fresh.
But you're obsessed with Megan. Like you really. I'm not saying you're not obsessed.
I like her.
Enthusiastic.
You push Megan hard, like
When I'm not with you guys, I'm like just chilling myself.
Megan Thee Stallion.
I can.
Because like I've never heard the WAP song, whatever it is.
That's not what I'm listening
I heard
to.
it, but you were like, have you seen Megan Thee Stallion that video?
I mean, I like her popping that pee, but
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
talking
don't know,
about her
man.
other songs and her live on NPR, the little studio.
you'll have to send me the live on NPR because
We'll watch it tonight.
I'm more okay. Yeah, we'll watch it tonight. Yeah,
We can pop it on. It's either that or Mortal Kombat 11.
we're not playing Mortal Kombat. We're not playing Mortal Kombat. How do you feel about Nicki Minaj or female artists in general?
I mean, female artists are a lot harder of a
There's
sell
no dick,
on
so
me.
you're totally for
they
that.
Yeah, right?
They are hard to sell.
I have been getting into this.
But you
female
brought up a
group
good point.
before.
Debbie, Snow the Product,
Yeah.
Big Clit.
But
So
they're
I
all
don't know that.
Big Clit's really nice. You know Big
big.
Clit?
pretty funny.
Clit is fucking garbage.
I love Big Clit.
Yeah, we trashed her on the last
I-
UJP.
Big Clit's my girl.
Really?
Every YouTube video she comes out with, I'm one of the top ones. It goes, wifey.
You're a simp.
Dude,
You're a simp.
are you kidding me? Don't call me a simp for liking Big Clit. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Teach, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was fucking friends with a goon like this.
Big
Whoa.
Clit is the shit.
You're fucking brain dead.
Why would you not like Big Clit?
Why would you like Big Clit?
There's nothing wrong with her. She's
Big Clit's are cool,
biracial.
man.
She's biracial. She's super hot. So she's like the best of both worlds. She's a little black, a little white. Super hot. Big titties.
All
Just
right.
thinking with his dick.
And her music is kind of cool.
Her
She's got
music's
big
garbage.
ass titties.
Her music's garbage.
Titties are so big.
Your dick, fam.
Lying on your dick, lying on your dick.
Yeah,
lying on your
that's-
dick.
So bad, yo.
Bro, once you listen to record full.
Oh my BK.
She's mad. All right, so what's the female artist you've listened? I'm sorry you had to fucking put up with that fucking
That's totally
cocksucker.
cool. I'm gonna listen to Megan Thee Stallion now.
You should fucking listen to Big Clit, and then you'll be on
Well,
my
yeah.
side.
I mean, I'm curious now. I mean, somebody's gonna call themselves Big Clit. I mean, I'll check that out.
It's not good.
I've been listening to L7 though. You ever heard of them?
No.
You ever heard of L7?
No, he's not on the podcast.
Well, he knows everything. So
I know he
figured
does,
would.
but he's fucking.
Um,
Just put it. Hook a mic
like,
up over
what
there.
would you say? Are they like grunge-ish type? All female band though. It's pretty
Oh, so
cool.
this is we're talking about a whole different genre here.
It's in like a whole. They don't have Courtney. Think of Hole without Courtney Love.
Yeah, sure. I don't
Okay.
know. Oh.
Chick grunge.
It was pretty cool though. I found them because Cherry Red Records was like releasing a new thing about them.
All right, and they
Like,
were just
you know,
like, here.
re-releasing older shit from them.
All right.
You ever seen the movie Serial Mom?
No. Cereal mom. She eats cereal? Like
She's a serial killer.
serial killer eating cereal though?
John Waters movie.
John Waters, the guy from fucking Pink Floyd. It's Roger Waters.
Roger Waters. This is
I bet.
Jim Waters.
Flamingos.
All right.
The Pink Flamingo.
Pink Flamingo.
I like pink
You call yourself white.
Are you gonna cut this
White.
out?
Probably. Oh yeah. By the way, that camera. No, that camera is memory reversible.
So that means we have to like do
No,
something
I just
about that?
mean-
I
Yeah.
just have to rely on this for
Yeah.
the remainder of this podcast.
Okay.
Has it been jumpy at all?
No,
No, and not at all.
not at all.
So you might not need any of that.
Yeah, well, no, like, because every now and then there was like a moment where like I felt
No,
like
don't worry
maybe
about
I might
that.
have not been paying attention, then it kind of
Ah.
appropriate time.
I can't believe Christian likes Big Clit.
I believe it. He's attracted to that. Because that
She
like,
looks like the type of chick that she looks like the type of chick where you're like,
pick up at the gathering.
I'm getting chlamydia right now. But you know what?
He clearly that doesn't deter.
It's
him.
I mean, I
You find yourself elbow deep in some fucking middle-aged woman. You clearly have different standards than I do. Wonderful, wonderful
I was
material.
gonna say, is this when John leaves you with his parting words like
And we're back.
Yeah, right.
weird?
Whoa.
All right.
Big clits and fat tits.
Do you know Big Clit?
No, not at all. I don't know like any of what y'all were fucking talking about. I live in my own little musical world.
My buddy actually sent me a video of Big Clit lying on your dick, lying on your dick. It's a video of her like chopping off this dude's dick. It's a banana peel for lying on your dick, lying on your dick. But I found her very attractive in that video.
Is that thinking with your dick? That's what I'm saying.
She is super hot. She's a light skin. She's almost bald, actually. But she's a
Short-haired.
short-haired black chick. She really knows how to flaunt, and she's got some big ass things.
Yeah, I
So
don't
there-
know. I don't know if that's gonna sell me on it.
No, I don't think it would, but it sold me very quickly. All
You were
right.
sprung.
I was. All right.
So that new Twisted video is pretty cool. By myself.
Who?
I don't know. It's like about I can't smoke by myself because I get in my head and my feels.
You're a loser. Is that for the emo kids?
Yeah, that's everything they do now, man.
I don't listen to any of their shit. I haven't done anything with them.
You're missing out. You're missing out on high quality entertainment. You know.
I think our time frame is running up.
no, we're pretty much done. So.
Yeah. Do we have anything we want to wrap up for this one?
Wrap it up.
I don't think we have anything we want to wrap it up. We should probably wrap it up. This has been the worst fucking boys club we've ever done.
I disagree. I think the lighting is good. I think the fact that we made it clear that you don't.
Than every UJP from this season.
Production wise.
That hurts my feelings.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you don't like UJ or not like.
We're just shouting
Big
everybody
Clit
out in this
is
podcast.
not. Ooh, we got BK in the corner. Let's get her on the podcast. I'll shoot her a message on the DM. See if we can get her
I'm
in.
sure she'll answer you too. All right, so you want to wrap this one up?
Yep. I'll go wrap this one up. Everybody good? Hey, it's been good to see everybody. It's been a while since we've all been around, and I think we're all going to do better at making sure that we're here because I know you guys are a bunch of fucking slackers. These fucking lazy bones fucks.
What?
So it's going
Alright.
to be. Yeah. More Boofio, more Boys Club. It's coming at you.
We got to do another episode of Boofio. We haven't done Boofio in a while.
Jump at the gun, bro.
Whoa,
Exactly.
revealing the secrets, man.
That's
Oh,
we
my
got more
Peek
coming.
behind the curtain.
We got more coming. We got other projects coming too. We have independent projects coming. We have a lot of musical projects coming. This guy's got music he's got to talk about that we haven't talked about yet, so that's coming. This guy's doing a new gay porn that he didn't talk to any of you about, so that's coming.
It's not gay, dude. It's a trans female.
It's all good. Everybody's having a good time, and everybody's coming. So I hope you come
I'm
too.
definitely coming.
I hope you're there too. Everybody's having a good time. I hope we're all grateful for today.
Yeah, I'm always
That's
grateful,
it.
man.
Let's be
Fuck
hopeful
off.
for tomorrow.
And hopeful for tomorrow. So fuck off and go boof with your granny. That's all I got.